sharing my screen again. Let's start with the not from the beginning again. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
so
for sure.
how do you, yeah, we will see my screen.
Yes,
You
yes.
can?
Yep. Yeah, yeah. All
Okay.
good.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So, here's the agenda for today's session. So, here's a quick overview. We'll begin with the introduction of Sitecore Marketplace and understand how it helps extend Sitecore capabilities. And after that, we'll discuss the key advantage of using Marketplace apps, including fast implementation, easier customizations, and scalable integrations. Then we'll explore some practical app ideas developer can build for real world business scenarios. We'll also look at the different apps categories available in the marketplace, such as custom app and the public apps. And we'll walk through the overall workflow involved in building a marketplace app and the important consideration during the development. I'll also demonstrate the process of creating and configuring my marketplace app step where I will show what was the requirement in my last project and how we try to solve that using this app and without changing anything, without doing any customization inside Code AI. And finally, we'll go through the practical example. I mean, to create a custom field that I'm talking about for the Sitecore AI using Marketplace app. So the Sitecore Marketplace is a centralized platform that enables developers and organizations to build, manage, and use applications that extend Sitecore product. Instead of rebuilding features from scratch, teams can quickly integrate additional functionality into their Sitecore environment through reusable apps. So before installing any app, the organization must authorize it with the cloud portal. This ensures secure access and control integration with the organization's Sitecore environment. Organization admin and or owner can manage marketplace application. They can install them or control them, that which user have access to the specific app or which uh, uh, project have the access while installing the marketplace apps into there. And once authorization is complete, apps can be installed in the organization with a minimal step. So these apps help improve daily operations by enabling automation, enhance authoring experience, simplify the workflows, and add new capability to the Sitecore environment as per the requirements. So benefits of marketplace apps. So there are several advantages about the using and building marketplace applications. So one of the biggest is the ability to introduce completely new functionality that may not exist in the default Sitecore implementation. So organization can like tailor Sitecore according to their business requirements, whether it's integrations, workflow improvements, UI enhancement, or any automation feature that is required as per their customers' needs. Another major advantage is that these customizations remains isolated from Sitecore core database, so making solution cleaner, safer, and easy to maintain during upgrades. And for a development perspective, marketplace apps are building using modern technologies like JavaScript and TypeScript. So this allows developers to create scalable and user-friendly experience. So now I'll discuss about the app ideas for the developers. So as a developers, one of the first question is really what kind of apps we should build. So the best marketplace apps are the ones that actually resolve the business or the operation challenges. So before starting the development, it's important to identify the pain points within your organization or the customer that you are dealing with and their workflows and think about how you can your app can improve their efficiency. So some common example that can help here is like you can create some AI-based tools for generating all text or improving content quality, some AI-powered assistance and workflow automations, content synchronization between external cloud environments, translation management integrations, analytics integrations for performance tracking, SEO optimizations tools, and some custom authoring tool controls such as sub icon selector or the color picker. So the ultimately the goal is to build something that improve the Sitecore authoring and developer experience. So there are now see about the types of marketplace apps. So as I said earlier, there are two types of apps right now is custom apps and the public app. So the custom app, these are the private applications that can be used only within the selected organizations available within the organization with the where you originally create them, and in any other Sitecore project organization you can use them. So we'll see this later how to build this app. And then there's a public app where these are published applications available onto the Sitecore customer through the marketplace. So once you develop, the app is thoroughly tested to ensure everything works correctly. So once your app is ready, the app is prepared for review by meeting Sitecore's security and compliance requirements. The final step is to submit the app for approval. So once Sitecore approve this app, the app can be published on the marketplace where the other organization can discover, install, and they can use that one. Now, workflow for building apps. So decide what to build. So the app development process starts with identify the requirements. So most applications are created to solve organization specific challenges, improve the workflows, or extend Sitecore capabilities. So plan your app. So once the requirements clear, the next step is to planning the application architecture and defining how the app will interact with Sitecore. At this stage, we also decide aspects like authentication, permission, APIs, and where the app will appear within the Sitecore interface. So it's on you that where you want to show that your app. So design your app. So after planning, we should go to the design and development phase. I will create in cloud portal. So the application is uh, create your application in the cloud portal. So the application is first registered with the Sitecore portal, and then you just create the app configuration and the development setup with your Next.js app, and build your app so that the so the development is then done using the marketplace SDK, which is available. So which provides tools and quick start templates for building integration efficiently. Finally, the application is hosted externally since marketplace are not hosted directly by Sitecore. So you need to host it at your end. And once it is developed, the app can be either remain private to the organization or can be published publicly for other Sitecore user as per the type of app that you are creating. So steps to create a marketplace app. So let's now look at the high level steps involved in creating the marketplace app. So the first step is registration, where the app is created that is identified within the Sitecore Cloud Portal. Next, come to your configuration, activation, permission, authentication. These are things you need to configure over there. So once your configuration is done, the app is installed into the Sitecore environment for testing purpose. Then the development phase where your application logic, your API, UI implementation, UI functionality is implemented into the Next.js part. And finally, the remaining configuration has completed, such as environment setup, validations, and integration checks to ensure everything's work correctly. These are some helpful resources before moving to demos. You can refer those. So first and most important is the Sitecore Cloud Portal, which is used for app registration and management. And then the official developer documentation also provided by Sitecore for getting started with marketplace development. In addition, Sitecore YouTube tutorials and SDK walkthroughs are also there, where you can understand the setup and implementation just practically. So using those resources provide everything that is needed for building the marketplace application. So this is the demo introduction. So we'll move to the practical example. And before starting the demo, I will like to give some idea. What we are going to build and what are the actual business needs that think that allow that sort of like idea from our side that we should go with the marketplace app. So uh, we need to create a custom feed implementation. So in this example, we are building a custom feed for retrieving location information from an external API. So the requirement was to bring external system data directly into Sitecore AI. So the idea was to create a custom field capable of calling a third-party API, retrieving live location data, and displaying it directly into the Sitecore authoring interface. Because the similar implementation already existing in the previous Sitecore XP environment using the custom field approach, they created some manually, but due to the limitations of Sitecore AI, we are not to do some kind of customization. So then we choose to go with the Sitecore marketplace app. So this was the authoring experience. Like when a content author creates or edit any page, they open an app and there is a autocomplete field for them where they can search for the location from the external API. So once the location they want to select, the remaining fields are automatically populated based on the API response. They don't need to do anything. They don't need to fill any field on the page. it depends on the live data that is coming through the API. So, unlike traditional XP or XM implementation, Sitecore AI does not allow direct deployment of custom backend code into the platform. So, this is the approach. So, we follow a cloud-friendly architecture using marketplace apps and the external APIs. And the third-party API acts as a acts as a source of truth for the location data, while marketplace apps handle the communication and the rendering inside the Sitecore. So from the content author's perspective, the field behaves like a native Sitecore field, like it's look like it is a built-in Sitecore field, and giving a content author a better experience, and where they can think of like it's integration within the Sitecore, but it is through the marketplace app. So let's move into the practical implementation, and let me show you how I tried to create this app. So this is the basic Next.js application. So let me show you what we have done so far. So once you will, as the using the marketplace SDK or using the initial code implementation, you will get this marketplace webhook where it is calling the client SDK, marketplace SDK, and it comes with some initialized functions like uh, get the marketplace client and use the marketplace client over there. So it is like the by default when you will try to create your own app. So I have added this hook into my application, and then for the field that I'm talking about, I created a location fetcher. It is a page that I've created. Let me show you how it is implemented. So I'm calling the same hook into this page. So it is kind of interfaces where I'm targeting to get the location type, photo, the context, and other fields that are automatically populated into the page when user trying to create and calling the custom field. And then these are some basic constant, uh, 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 some use effects I have added here, like the when you type something into the autocomplete, it will call the third-party API and get the data. And when the user try to select any data, it will just filter the records and call the marketplace, so call the third-party API. I mean, fetch all the data and populate the field. So these are some mock data that I've created because the API was confidential by the from the client need, and I'm not going to show you. But what I take for this example is to edit some kind of data that I'm using for that custom field. So it contains everything like the hospital name and some example, some latitude, longitude, for what are the distance, what are the other fields. So I'm taking that one. And when I'm fetching the location, I'm by selecting the location, I am updating the fields. So this is the update field that I'm talking about. So for the updating field, I have created an API called a Sitecore update field. This is the Sitecore update field API that I've created. So what it does is it is getting the Sitecore client ID, client secret, and the GraphQL endpoint to perform the operations. So using the client ID, client secret that is saved into my env.local, and I'm getting the token. And once the token is received or token is failed, it shows some blocks. It will try to get some information of there. When the token is received, what it's going to do is it will uh, call this Sitecore GraphQL endpoint, and using the update mutation, it is updating all the fields. So what I'm doing that right now, I'm adding only two fields, that is a title and content, to show the a kind of demo over here. But as I mentioned that there are lots of fields that I try to update. There are like I think more than 15 fields that try to populate using the while user is going to create the page. So I'm passing those fields into this, and there are some logs as well. If 500 error or any kind of other error that is logging into here. And coming back to this again, at the last, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to this is the HTML of the custom field, the look and feel how it looks like, and uh, some uh, some CSS already applied here. So these are the part from the code side. So to check it locally how it looks like, let me run that using the npm run dev. it is up and running. So let me copy that one and let me go it here and try to fetch my try to open my page. That is a location fetcher and to see if the things are working fine or not. And the best thing is that we can connect this using with our local host before deploying it to Vercel side. So it is up and running. The search location using and search for the location. And let me open the some kind of mock data that is community health center. So if I type community, so I'm getting the data, then the information. Once user click on this one, it will be populated. So this is right now it is just to check the things are working fine or not from your end, but it will be checked on the onto the Sitecore side. So if now coming back to the Sitecore, so this is a Sitecore cloud portal, and these are the marketplace apps that I just talked about. That there are some public app available. So if you want to, if you have some app that can help other organizations, so you just try to create an app, send it to Sitecore, and Sitecore will verify. And if it is approved, so your app will be listed here. And these are my apps that is created by our organization and me. There are some other apps as well. So to create an app, what you need to do, go to App Studio and click on the create an app. So there are two types of app that is available, custom or public. So test custom app. Going to select this custom app and the my app is created. Now it's time to configure the app. So once I click on the configure app option, so here you need to provide some information to create your app. So if you want standalone, full screen, dashboard widget, you can go with that one. But in our example, what here I'm going to create is a custom field. So this is a custom field. I'm just selected here. It is a app ID that you need to use for your app. Like it will be the Sitecore AI will identify this using this ID that this is your app and this is this it should be visible when user click on the open app function. So there are some API access and permission that is that you can use with this app, but we are not targeting this one right now. This is the deployment URL where your app is deployed. So right now our app is on localhost, so we'll type the localhost here, this one, and click on save. The app logo. So you need to provide an app logo that is like the 4 MB and the height and width should be same for that one. And once you try to activate, so it will give you the required part that is the app logo that we have not provided, that the deployment URL we have not provided. So I'm not going to add any this one. Let me show you the similar thing that I've already added is into the my app. So I have created this data fetch and update. This is the app that I'm talking about. So it contains the same. I have just added checked the custom field. Here I provided the route URL that is a location fetcher, this one. And this is my deployment URL. So it is connected from my local. So I'm targeting localhost. But once your app is ready and you want to deploy it on Vercel, you need to come here again and just update your Vercel app URL over here and the app logo that you can just provide anything and you can activate. It is already activated. So I've just activated this one. Okay. So this is the app ID. I just need to copy, and now I want this app to available on my page. So you can also add this on your data source item and the page level. So right now the requirement is that I need to create the page using the API response. So I'm just adding into the page. So how you need to add that? Let me open the content editor first. Okay, and let me show you how I added that into the content editor side. So as I said that I need this into my page, so I'm going to open a page like the AI demo page. And if I go to the template, so what I need to do is I have added a field called custom field, and it is what you need to take is the marketplace type as a plugin, and you need to provide your app ID that we have already seen that this is the ID I need to provide to identify this app is going to open when user click on the open app. So I have set everything on the page. So once I will open this page into the page editor, I'll show you how it works. So the custom field will be available over there. One important thing is that once you are done with all the configuration, what you need to do is you need to come again into my apps and here you need to install. You will see the install options. So in my app, I've already installed for one environment. Let me, if you want to install on other environment as well. So what you need to do is click on the update installation options, and here you will see all the apps available in your cloud portal. So right now I want this for this one, this project for POC Sitecore AI. So that's why I've selected this one. But if you want so from other projects as well, so just check that one and click on the update. So it will be automatically installed for these projects as well. But right now we are going to this one for the demo purpose. So here you need to just update that. And one more thing is that if you do anything into this app section, like if you go to App Studio again, and if you trying to do any kind of updates in your app, like you want to update anything, any other functionality into it, this one, so it will show a update button here, like it is showing the install, but it will also show the update. So you need to update your app accordingly. All right, so once you are done everything, your application setup, now see how it works here. So if I go to create a new page called create a sub page called uh, test custom field. So there are two options to open the content editor. So this is a new option recently added to Sitecore where you can open the content editor. And here using the page content, you can also open your content editor. So any of the option you can use. So this is your custom app will look like. So as I said that like if you try to create the app, you edit the your app into the template, and you are not able to see this open app. So just to confirm that what you have forgot is to install the app. So what is told you that once you are done with your app, you need to install with a particular environment. So if you are not able to see this option, so you just think that you have not installed it properly. So let me check how it works. So this is the same look and feel that our customer required, because it was they were using this into their old XP portal, but right now they want the same functionality into Sitecore AI. So what is doing that? So like if I click on the open app, I will be able to see the search location, the same interface that is looking here with the app icon and the name of your app. And let me open some kind of example, like if I want to search for the Upper East Side. So if I check Upper East Side or community, it will show you. So if I select for Upper East Side, this is coming, it is coming from our API, from the API as per the original implementation. But right now we are just showing the some demo data. So if I select this one, what it will do is it will performing the update operation. It will automatically close, and you see that it has added the this ID of the location here. So it should update this title and content. So it is not automatically updated as per the limitation. But if I go to other page and come this page again, so you can see that this title and the content is already updated here. So this is how we try to resolve the customer uh, their requirement that was that they needed into the system initially when this marketplace had was not introduced, and we started the requirement phase of the project. It was, I mean, we thought of that how we need to implement that, but once the market was implemented, I just checked how we can create the custom field. So we showed this to client, and he was really happy that yes, we have implemented this kind of same kind of functionality that they going to use in their XP environment. Coming back to slide again, so we have seen, and let me show you some other example that I've created for them as well. So what they need is to show the custom HTML. So this is what they want is initially in the XP environment they have the snippets, but in XM inside Core AI, they don't have kind of snippets where you can put your HTML and it should be rendered over there. So what they want is for their small components like the banner and other things, they want a function, they want a requirement to provide them kind of functionality where they can put their HTML and CSS directly into the this page builder, and it should render so on the site. So for that one, we created this marketplace as for the custom HTML. and we try to add small kind of HTML for the mid-page banner or other kind of thing. So they can just paste their styles and the other things, and it should show the banner, and that's functionality. Another app we have created for them is to select the multiple locations. So like this is for the single location, but they also have a requirement where they want to search for the multiple locations. So here the same things, user can search by location, select multiple location at once, and when user click on the save location, so these location are saved here in the comma separated value like this one. And using the multiple location, they can, I mean, further enhance their operation. They can call the third-party APIs to fetch all the data of the location and show the available functions on the page. So this is how we try to solve the user experience, and that is it from my side. I've completed everything that I want to show you in the within 30 minutes. So if you have any question, just let me know.
Thank you very much, Amit. Yeah, great stuff. Doing a lot of stuff with marketplace. Yeah, it's great. I mean, it was, I think, the missing piece on Sitecore, right? To make it a real SaaS platform where you can extend without having to, of course, customize the platform, right? But it was still possible. That was not the way you should be working with a SaaS platform. Yeah, great stuff. Any question from anybody? Okay, so I will do a quick update on the